Wait, what am I on? Like what? Like I'm on. This or this? You know what's cool about this is I lost like tons and tons and tons of power. That's crazy. And so the other coolest thing is I know no one really wants to hear every, so I'm gonna actually do what I need to do and say this. Okay. The first 5 minutes I'm gonna actually say this over and over and over. I know you guys are gonna be like, wait, this person actually said something. Okay. On YouTube, someone actually wrote a comment. Yeah, they start saying this stupid kind of thing, saying, "Oh, good job, good job. You should deserve followers." Blah blah blah. But look up this name, such. This person will get you followers, such. And I guess he tried to advertise. And it's not cool. I think basically a lot of these guys who come in here on my chat are kind of like one of the people that do that. So I kind of turned these guys in. You know, maybe Twitch or YouTube will actually do something about it. Maybe.
I like your enthusiasm, Beast.
It's not even cool, it's not even funny. It's just a comment back like you got a comment or something. It's not that cool. I wouldn't really care. Say if I had like 100 to 200 comments, I wouldn't care if that comment was there. But because I don't have that many comments on that video, there's only one comment, a lot of people see that comment there, and it will generate and generate and generate. See, a lot of people see that comment saying, oh, let's look up this person. I'm making a, I cleaned out my whole inventory, and I cleaned out my backpack. So I've been grabbing all the legendaries. What I've been doing is grabbing all the legendaries. And I'm going to hand it off to the people who want the legendaries. What's up? Like I said, at the very beginning of this video, which I'm going to put down on YouTube, quit coming in here and acting like you're really cool and posting stupid comments and stupid followers and things like that, and saying, oh, if you want followers, you gotta go to this website, blah blah blah. Go attack someone else, because this is just worst thing ever. Like, why would you come into here? Like, why? It's just like stupid.
Let the hunt take you.
Nah. I'm not grabbing this crap. That's pet damage. I don't really care about pets. I don't really care about the pets. Grab that, give it to someone. That's this. Just go that way. Start. I don't need that at all. Nothing. I think I ran, what, Penn and Teller, or the Penn and Teller robot for like an hour, at least an hour, this morning. I actually hit 99999, all the money that you can actually get, plus more. I don't even know, like, I got all this money. I can't do anything with it because of the just can't. Ooh. Okay, I just want to see how many people are in my chat.
I hear you, Keith.
So the other day, this gun actually dropped in 3 different places, which it dropped off to him too. Be done with this guy here, this captain. Captain, who's captain? No, I'm not doing that. Don't want it. Oh, it's cool. 9999999. Nothing. Looks lacquer. The flacker. What else was pretty cool is I grabbed the Moxie and just kept on tipping her and tipping her and tipping her, seeing how many like guns that she has on her, and I just kept on doing it like over and over and over. It's basically I think 3 guns that she has, and I was seeing if I can get a better one. Because then I had so much money I was just like on here. Okay. Social. Slow. Very slow. Very, very slow. Say, oh, wow, what the hell is this? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna throw that probably away to give it to someone. The Moxie guns. See the Moxie guns? Moxie. These are Moxie guns. I want to see which one was cool. And so I kept on giving her money, see which one was what.
You back?
Yeah, sometimes Moxie was giving me some good guns. Not a lot, but a little bit. I think this one drops after a certain amount of time. Hold on. I think this one drops. This is Moxie's, one of Moxie's guns. Yeah, this one actually rips. This is one of Moxie's guns. You guys want to know. The Cutsman. Yeah, Cutsman. This actually drops right here. And this is actually I think, yeah. That's Moxie's right there. Long is right there. There's another Moxie gun right here. Moxie. See, no one ever did a video of Moxie's guns, or what you can actually roll with her guns. No one ever did that. So I'm going to show you guys what Moxie's gun does, if you guys want to know. This gun that I have in my hand, well, the one gun actually shreds. I mean, I could make a new character up, and then have it as a split screen. Give that the money to the other character. Then basically, you know, keep a tip in the jar until I get a better roll onto it, and then have Moxie's gun right there. And then try it on a early
Come,
thing.
friend, to me.
Moxie's gun is actually a really good gun. It shreds, it does that. See? It doesn't shred like it should, but if I put a burst, it does burst. He spins too fast for me. Really? Load it up, Chipper. I just wanted to see what that was, that one. I don't want to do that. I need a higher rate, and I want that boss traded humans. That's what I want to do. That's what I want. If it doesn't have that, I'm trying to look for a good one, but I want to get that boss or traded as humans. You can take down a boss quickly. It's cool because I have I have all this time right now.
Let them hear your rage.
And I'm at all this points right now because look, all that money is because I don't go in the public lobbies because of this multi matches. The multi matches suck in here. If it would have been, I'd have probably lost half that money because of that. I remember one time I filled up my whole entire thing and then filled it up. Face puncher. You're from the chest. The red chest event sucked as much as it could have done. I liked the farming frenzy. I liked how they did the whole bosses are being there the whole time. I like that, improving the whole stats of everything. But the takedown was actually the best. They could have left that one alone, but because this is 2K and you know all the other good ones, you know, could have been better. I don't see the difference between one to another. Like, I just wish they would have like, I could say this would be the flaw of the game. This is the reason why. But that's, you know, what I say. I could go through this game and keep on playing it over and over and over. That doesn't bother me. When you
there. How will your last breath go?
I couldn't even play GTA. I couldn't even do that. So, what we got here? Yeah. The red chests need to be all the guns that you can ever pick up, even in the boss. This gun right here could be in the red chest, but it's not. The very, very, very rare guns are not in red chest whatsoever. I've never really seen any guns that you can actually get like a real drop into it. Even on a low profile, like a, what do you call that? Say you're at level 20 or level 10 or something like that, and you're still doing red chest. You don't get too many legendary drops. The only time you get a legendary drop in the red chest is whenever you're at around probably, I say 30, 35 was the highest I've seen it. At the most was 35. You might get 1 or 2 at 20, 21, 22. But if you farm red chest after red chest after red chest in the levels, someone could have done that, like farming the chest at 21 and then farming the chest at 22 and then do, you know. You see how many legendaries actually drop whenever you do that. Some people don't do it. People didn't do it.
You are great. Away the things.
So I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do after a couple more of these, I'm gonna throw it up. Really?
Out, did you? Too hard to crack.
We should do that. See how many people actually run to a legendary. We should go into a game. We should go into a game and see how fast. Say, go into a box and then start dropping these guns like here. If it drop a couple of these real fast to these people. Oh my god, that would be crazy. And just stand there and like try to get up there as close as you can be and have all those ones drop. Like there's a legendary dropped. It's 8 o'clock. I do it all the time when I'm playing like Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3. Well, Borderlands 1. Okay, this is the funny thing about Borderlands 1. If you play multiplayer or co-op part of Borderlands 1, there's, as we speak there's not too many people at all in that game. Like, even if you're like a noob and you're like playing Borderlands for the first time and you're trying to play with co-op players, okay, you're not really gonna find anybody. You're gonna maybe find one or maybe two. And they're not gonna be in Wasteland, and they're not gonna be in that one spot either. They're gonna be 2 or 3. They're gonna be in 2 or 3, well, let's see, 2 or 3 missions above it, wherever you're at. What's that called? That's how the co-op works. Whoa!
You might
grab that. I don't want that, but I want this. I already have all these guns. All these. But I'm just gonna go in there and drop all these guns. Like 3 more. I think I can hold like 3 more guns left. And then we're gonna go into the multiplayer if we can find a multiplayer game. And then we're gonna just drop every single one of these guns. I don't need them. No. I have people that appreciate this stuff, but I don't have people that come on here to play this game anymore. Well, the one dude I helped out when I was like farming Frenzy, he doesn't come on here. And the other guy plays GTA, so he doesn't really play on here. He doesn't play on this game anymore, so I kind of was helping him. And I told him I don't need any of this
Come,
stuff.
friend, to me.
I just said, here, there's some stuff. If you don't want it himself, give it to someone. Don't give it back to me. I don't want it. That's a part of the whole thing. Say, I got this gun, okay? This one right here. If I want to farm for this gun for a higher rate of the drop, then I would go farm it. I don't need to drop for it because I got this one. If one of these bullets don't hit him, I got another bullet just to hit directly on him. I've been playing this for almost, I think I have the, that's cool, that's the awesome, no, I'm just joking. I'll just go farm Rampage for that thing. I think Rampage drops that. Where's the other? That's the only boss I actually love about this game is the Rampager. The Rampager screams if you had like the very first moment that you see Rampager and you heard him like, you know, scream the whole time and you turn up the volume. It kind of probably shook your house a little bit there and there because of the, you know. And then you have him break down back and forth. You have the motion, you have the environment breaking down everything. You have the element change between time. That's what you call a boss. That's what you call a boss. That's that. You don't have you have Tyrene and you have the other one that they sit there laughing while you're hurting. Like, ha 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 ha. And you have the other girl that's screaming her head. Ah, ah, ah. I don't want to hear that. You don't really have him yelling and screaming either, this guy.
Fall and be reborn to the hunt.
Some bosses are irritating, and some bosses are just plain old garbage. There's the wave. Where's the plane? TK. Anybody knows TK. You guys know who TK is? Run the wave, dude. Darly dude, man. Crazy. So you're like sitting there like, wait. Nah, see? It's 19%. That sucks. I mean, it's plus 19, but it's still... You want anything over 30. If you get something that's 30 and 30 plus or something like that, that's a good thing right on there. Or you get bonus 30, 30, 30, or 40. You want to hire at the 50, that's the greatest ones you want to get. I mean, I could take the takedown. I can do the takedown right off the back if I really wanted to. I could run that over and over and over, and not be, you know. I don't think I probably have like a 23, 24% probably. Probably the ratio going down. It's probably about 23%. But if I have one person that can go through with me at the same time, I'm probably not. He stood his ground. He stood ground, so that's the difference. This is why it's taking a long time. When he stood his ground, I have to do this a couple times so I can break the shield. Ew. That sucks. I was thinking about Monster Hunter. I was thinking about that. Like there's things why I like Monster Hunter a little bit, and somewhat I don't know. I wouldn't know. I would have to watch more of it. The reason why I know Monster Hunter is like a looter shooter game, but I don't know how to. Like there's the spell part of it, and it's just like it draws me away from it. I hate MMO games. I really do hate MMO games. Just the way it is. Just like Smite and all them other games that use that, you know, spirits or what do they call them? Spells. Oh yeah, put this spell on something. This spell on something. And then you're doing it wrong, you know, I don't want to do it wrong, I just want to go in there, you know. That's why I don't get Warframe unless it's someone taught me how to do Warframe. I mean, I could do a looter shooter game, I just don't know. Oh, there's this stuff one. There's Powerhouse Bitch. Powerhouse Bitches. How many more can I fit in on this backpack? 10 more. Plus I'm getting rid of those too, so I don't really need them. This Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, which they should have put him back in here. They should have put what's his damn Hyperion? What's his name? Hyperion? That he would drop the Whiskey Foxtrot. This shield. He would drop that over and over and over. The raid boss. That's how much I play Borderlands 2. Blake, I'll tell you everything that drops. deep down, Borderlands 2 had the whole, the great part of it towards where they had the, it was called the Valentine's Massacre kind of slash St. Patrick's Day DLC. It was like an add-on kind of situation. Like, it was just weird how they did it. The one bride and groom was getting married. Well, you were helping them get married. Moxie was helping them. They were in that distillery. What was it called? Distillery? It was like a St. Patrick's one, but it wasn't really. It was kind of like. They kind of used the same characters from. Yeah. Kind of weird. See, when they actually did Borderlands 2 and they did the whole DLC part of that,
I can crack you open.
I remember getting on and saying there's a new DLC on the PlayStation 3 on Borderlands. And I was like, what? There's a new Borderlands DLC to that? It wasn't really. It was just like an add-on kind of situation. Like I said, it wasn't really. I wasn't really worried about it. Like, I don't know, it's just weird how, like, you'd pop on, it was like February 4th or February 3rd or something, and they said this add-on, you know, came out. It was called the Valentine Massacre, and the St. Patrick's, it was like, it was just a distillery. It was a bear place where these, you know, and I think there was only 3 or 4 missions in there. One was where the main mission was where you had to get the one couple married, and you had to do certain different things to get a potion, love potion, for Moxie to do that. Then you had the robot, the church robot to actually confess something, and then you had the 4-leaf clover, and then you had the pond, I think the water pond with the fish. And you had to grab the fish off something, feed another fish. To get a book. I forget what. I know I played that so many times, I know every one of them. I know they're not going to do something like that because past that time. I mean, the only thing they could probably do is probably give, and this would be wrongful, which I could think about this. When you add something for a special event, when you actually add something for a special event, and then someone's going to try to buy this game during the summer of this year, and they're not going to be able to get that event thing. Kind of have that kind of feeling, which you can't do it. You know, when they do that show or whatever, what comes up the road next, and they do that, and they talk about how they're going to celebrate Valentine's Day. Hopefully, if they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, which I would really recommend not doing, and just worry about the whole 4th of the March 17th of St. Patrick's Day, and have clovers around the area. If you can't find the clovers, then, or like the hat, you know, what's that guy that what was that guy that you had to go find? And the O'Toole, I think his name is O'Toole. You guys remember O'Toole? I think it's O'Toole. The guy that did the whole bear thing, and wow, really, If I go to Borderlands 2 right now, and I could show you what I'm talking about. The little bar that's in the one where you do clan wars, and you go inside his clan, his tavern clan. The guy should come back in this game. It would have been cool. A lot of people don't remember, like, on Borderlands 1, I don't think Borderlands 1 had an event except one. There was not that much towards it. I think the only thing that's like, there's like 4 different things that are worse about this game. There's pros and there's cons. The pros, this game's awesome, yeah, it's good. But it lacks in that one spot, in which all the cons actually work into it. The Halloween event, you guys, the Halloween event, you got the heck area, which if they do a summer or a holiday special, which it's going to happen between that time, it's called, So what they do is they sell this game for a cheap price because of the DLCs ending in September 2020, okay? To actually get people to buy the last DLC or the last season pass, they kind of smush everything together and sell this for a cheap price. Both the game and the season pass, probably about $80 for this game. They market 30% off, which it does. And then the con is you're gonna have the Halloween heck still being closed. I mean, the Halloween hack right here, this Halloween hack right here, the Bloody Harvest, it's going to be still closed during that time. Whoever thought about this event, or doing this event, or the way they did things, was the dumbest move ever. Okay. It's going to hurt them in the process. It's going to hurt them. If someone asked me or said, "Oh, do you guys would want to appreciate Borderlands?" There's pros, there's cons. There's an event that it happened, Bloody Harvest, right there, that you can't go to that place and do it again. You can't enjoy that event. You can't complete the challenges right there. Wait. You can't complete the challenges. I can't complete the challenges for this guy. Okay. I think I was 2 guys off to do the last part of it. And this is one of them. You actually had to do tons of stuff for this. That's gonna hurt you in the process. That's what's, that's the bad thing. And if they do another one of these events, it's gonna hurt them twice, 2 times. Unless they unlock all this back and they make it more funner, then that's a good idea. I would recommend unlocking that and making people want to play it more and try them to get. I know people are probably like, I didn't get to play Bloody Harvest for that time, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's understandable. They need to open up more of this. They should have actually, when the Farming Frenzy, they should have had Captain, the one guy that you had, Captain Klein back again and do it again. I actually like that boss a little bit. Kind of, not a lot. The only reason why I really don't like him is because how you guys would shoot him down, and then all of a sudden the white little orbs that he was trying to bring up his shield back up, you shoot them, and then you keep on shooting him, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you get like 2% of his shield back down again, you work back up again. People, like, some people automatically think about, you know, Clone Hunter Seeker. Clone Hunter Seeker. They need to unlock all this stuff and let it happen. And if you're paying for the season pass, and you guys are probably paying for the season pass, which I am too, I'm paying for the season pass too, kind of defeats the purpose of buying every single thing in this game and buying a season pass. You don't really get that many things in the legendary part of it. If you play like the casino part of it, there's probably like 3 or 4 guns that are useful. Maybe 5 at the most. Okay, people, there's what's gonna happen, and the reason why you don't want to rush into buying the, you know, DLCs is when another DLC, and they do this all the time. They did this to, hold on, let me defeat him. On Borderlands 2, when the DLCs came out, okay, it was kind of like a, you bought the DLCs, you get these kind of guns, blah, blah, blah.
Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
Okay. This is what's gonna hurt them way longer if they actually keep if they keep the legendaries towards all the DLCs. Say they kept them on the DLC part of the game, then it's gonna hurt them in the long run. If you bought Borderlands, the very first Borderlands, the base game of it, you didn't buy the Handsome Collection, you just bought the base game. All those guns that you actually, say you didn't have friends, you didn't have people to come in and drop the guns for you, or anything like that. You played the game all the way through, but you didn't get that many legendaries or rare supply the rare supplies, the like little things like that. So you had the base game. The only thing that you guys would see would be like maybe 1 or 2, you know, boss drops, a little bit there and there. But the only thing you guys would actually see is if you kind of not really farm for it, the only gun that you farm for on a base game would be Dr. Merc, or Dr. Merc, or what's his name? The guy that you do the whole. See, now I haven't really played Borderlands 2 in a long time. You just go up in the top and go get the Infinity Pistol. And that was the thing that people would farm for, because after a certain amount of time, you'd sit there and just farm. At the very beginning of Borderlands, I didn't buy the DLC. I bought the game. I didn't buy the DLCs until I think the 3rd or 2nd DLC to it. Actually, no. I actually bought it when Captain Booty came out, because I remember buying hers. It was there. It was downloading and all that. That's when I bought the DLC for Borderlands 2 on the PS3. Because, Season Pass wasn't like the big top of the You bought a game, you just bought the DLCs regular. Like, yeah. The season pass didn't really come on here until like maybe a year later after the PS3. Yeah, kind of like that. The person was playing this game like over and over and over and over. I'm trying to, like, what I'm doing is filling up my whole backpack, and I'm gonna go into someone's random game, and I'm gonna drop all that stuff, and that's what I'm doing. You guys ever want to know what I'm doing? So, if it would randomly go through it, see, I got 5 more spots I can drop all this stuff. Well, see, I'm just gonna grab all this. Whatever he dropped, he dropped. I'm picking up oh, what is this? The Transformer? The hell? I must have picked it up off.
I like your enthusiasm, Beast.
I'll be like a noob. Oh my god, I'm gonna go over there and grab it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab it. And then they go and look at you and go, look, I don't get no legendary. See this? Because all my videos, if you watch my videos, I'm here right here on that side watching them, like laughing, like, because it's funny. It's funny because if you go into a public lobby and you guys go into a boss fight with people, and you're watching them, they'll go right to the legendary, pick it up really quick. I'm like, I don't need no legendaries, trust me, I don't. If I really wanted to, I can go farm. The Devastator, Thorn, and the... I need like 2 more spots, so I don't know if I'm gonna get anything out of this. No. Let me see what that was. Nope. 1 more. I'm gonna see if I can go into a random game and just drop all this stuff off. And just drop it. Like, open up, drop it. Go. See how fast. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't care about it. It's 40 different. Well, it's 40 different. Well, not really per se. It's not really 40 per se random things. Some of it's Moxxi's guns, which, yeah, I can go over there and go get Moxxi's guns anytime I want. Can't really do anything because I have over $9,99999 million trillion on a stupid thing. I'd rather farm the other guy, which I might go farm him again. Penn and Teller. Because this one only gives you 8,000 something XP. And the one The Penn and Tower gives you 36, I think 36, 39 XP, 39,000. No! The Luda. I'm gonna take that, Terminator. This Transformer, I think. More meteorite. Let's get rid of that. You already own that. I do. Okay, let's go to social. Let's go to here. This is the reason why this is the other con of the game. This is the other con of the game, and this is what destroys the social part of it. The matchmaking. If you guys really know what the matchmaking of Borderlands 3 is, this is what it is. For the PS4 people, which it's trying to look at the Mayhem mode, and I'm not even touching my controller. It says Mayhem 1, and it might change to Mayhem 2. It might even change to Mayhem 3. Look down at the bottom. I'm not even touching the controller. I'm not touching the controller whatsoever. At first it said Mayhem 1. And then it said Mayhem 2, and then it went Mayhem off, and then went to Mayhem 1. I think they need to fix this where they could actually fix this better. I'd rather go back to Borderlands 2 with the social part of it. Because if you really look at Borderlands 2, and you look how they did the whole Borderlands 2 matchmaking, you guys would know what I'm talking about. So, leaving the area will not affect the matchmaking. I did not touch any matchmaking, but why does it say that? Okay, let's quit the game. I'm just gonna quit the game. When you kill the boss, it should automatically cut that music, like. Social, let's try it again. See, it went to Mayhem 3. Look, I'm not even gonna touch the controller. It's not. It's not fluent. It's not as what it should have been. See, if you're on console and you're trying to find friends and you just bought the PS4, bought the PS3, okay, whatever, or I mean the PS4 to Xbox, any of them, and this happens, and the matchmaking mode does mess up all the time, you know. I hate it. I hate the matchmaking on this game. The Borderlands 2, and the song just keeps on playing and playing and playing. Look at this. The Borderlands 2, the only reason why I like matchmaking is because I was going into the game, and what I would do is go farm stuff that I was doing with other people so they can collect their XP at the same time. If I get Chubby and Tubbies, what they're called, Chubbies and Tubby area. I'm farming for spiders, so I'd farm for those. And that would get my badass ranking going up, which entitles and helping other people out with their XP. So I'd go into like a level 22 to level 23, bring in an 80 level, and go farm Chubbies and Tubbies. On here, you can't farm anything. No. What I have to do is, because of that, I would have to quit the game. So I'm thinking after this one, we're gonna quit the game. I'm gonna have to stop my stream. I'm gonna have to do part 2. I mean, I could just do this the whole time to him and take him down. I don't need this gun. That's how I took Captain Taunt down. Captain Taunt. Swift Sickle. Wow, that's a lot louder than I thought. The Sleeping Giant. So, how long is this video? This was an hour and some minute video, just randomly talking about something. Okay, cool. The Shock AA. 241, what was it? 6 times, what, 12? So 12 times 2, and the fire rate is 13, so you can, well, the fire rate's gonna be higher because you have to times it by 2. See, the damage is higher, so the fire rate's gonna be higher than that. See, okay, you look at this, 11.5, okay, and you gotta look at that, 1155 times 2. The fire rate is going to be lower because this is not a legendary. So if you had a legendary weapon, which, you know, the fire rate's higher, faster because of the speed. The accuracy, the speed, and everything else. You don't go by fire rate on it. Like, okay, if I'm shooting this gun, okay, it's going to be quick and fast because of how fast I'm reloading, faster I can actually hold the gun. But look, I'm shooting. Look how fast it took from me holding L2. It's slow. This fire rate is slow on this. Well, it's fast, but it's slow on, you know. I could take down the boss with this thing. I really want to. So, what I have to do, say I can't do anything with that. No. Not even in Australia can't do that. Europe, no. So, I'm gonna have to probably stop the stream. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna sit here. Back on here in a minute. Plug in. Bam. Okay, I'll be back in like 2 seconds.